On a more lighter note, today is day 16 of Sri Lanka's largest public service initiative that covers the entire nation.
The Newsfirst Gammadda door-to-door campaign, supported by the University of Peradeniya, will take place until the 18th of March.
Gammadda door-to-door, a national public service initiative. The Newsfirst Gammadda door-to-door campaign in the central province reached out to the remote areas of Kalugala, Devahuwa, Ussana, Morogolla and Palpola located in the Matale district. Newsfirst came across a bridge in Ussana which had not been renovated since 1974.
Around 5 feet of water flows across this. When this happens, we are stranded here for days.
They come asking for votes and then we ask if they cross this bridge. Well, we without any shame go and vote as well.
While busy noting down the issues that came to light in the Ussana area, Newsfirst came across a concrete elephant fence set up on the border of the Kahala Reserve. The villagers themselves have set up this fence that spans a distance of 3 kilometers in a bid to prevent wild elephants from encroaching their villages.
People in the village know better than officials how to take on elephants. When he spoke of elephant fences, what we saw were fences made of logs. The elephants know how to take those fences down. Because the elephants take them down, the people in the village say that officials get enough to fill their pockets. Due to this very reason, there are many instances where elephant fences have just given way.
The Tunhiria Vava area in Vilgamo is plagued with the chronic kidney disease. According to the data recorded by Newsfirst, there are roughly 1,200 chronic kidney patients in the Vilgamo area and 68 of those persons live in the Tunhiria Vava area.
A report costs 2,100 rupees. I have to collect 4 more. I need another 2,800 to pay for that. I have to take all of this to a doctor in Kandy tomorrow.
Even though water tanks were installed in the area as a solution, locals say that the required amount of water is not being supplied today. The Newsfirst Gammadda door-to-door campaign, which is aimed at uncovering many hidden issues faced by villagers in remote areas, took place today in 3 provinces. The Newsfirst team based in the eastern province visited many areas in Trincomalee, Sampur, Katte Parichan and Kinya. In Katte Parichan, Newsfirst came across a group of persons displaced by the conflict still living in temporary housing. When Newsfirst entered this house, the 2 children living here were in hunger as they had no lunch. Living in a temporary shelter, the security of these children needs to be looked into.
30 degrees Celsius here in Sampur. Well, this scorching heat didn't get the attention of the Gammadda team. It was a life that is led by Vishwamala, a mother of 3, including for a 28-day-old infant over here. As you can see in this house, it's a thatched house, no cement on the ground, poor sanitation. There's also an area she calls kitchen. The life that is led by people like Vishwamala really mirrors the lives that are led by the people here at this IDP camp.
Another team based in the east visited the Devanagar and Puliyankulam areas. Newsfirst came across this woman who lives with her 5 children amidst the greatest difficulties.
Many individuals in Sri Lanka have either forgotten their past or conveniently forgotten their past. However, individuals living in this house, like Shanti, the past is etched in their hearts and minds. Why? Because her husband was set ablaze in the Trincomalee town following a claim mine explosion in the year 2006. For her, unlike the others, the past is not just a memory. It's something tattooed in her heart.
Newsfirst, which has also based itself in the southern province, inquired into the plethora of issues faced by the people of Tirivanakatiya, Polgampola, Kalekanda and Pannagala rural villages. This bridge, which links Gaul and Mathura, is the shortest road that leads to the Mathura town from Dellava. However, at present, this is the state of this bridge. The major concerns raised by the people in these areas was the lack of a proper transport system, lack of a proper drinking water system and the absence of infrastructure facilities. This 10-kilometer long road leads from Lanka, Gammadda to Nelluwa and several sections of the road are impassable.
We have to walk around 5.5 kilometers to get a bus. The road is quite treacherous here.
There is no other way to get here other than a personal vehicle. There is no facility whatsoever.
Gammadda Door to Door, a national public service initiative.